to Darling Land. I'm Kara Darling. Wow, what a day that I have. I switched my Ubering to days so that I could be out and about when I had an audition, and it also leaves my evenings open. I'm missing out on a lot of events and important things because I'm Ubering at night, and so anyway, I decided that was probably the best route to go, and I'm really glad that I did. I met some really cool people today, and I saw something that really made my heart sad. I picked up a guy who's lived out here for 30-something years. He moved here from New York. He was born in Haiti, and he spent some time homeless out here in his stay and in his years out here. And he's now a drug counselor. And I picked him up downtown on Skid Row, and we pulled up to this area on our route, and there were not only the police and the fire trucks and things like that, but there was also the coroner and not the hearse, but anyway. There was a lady that had died, and she was homeless, and my passengers just happened to know her, and he asked them to stop, and got out, and when he got back in, he said, "It's too bad, I won't be eating turkey with her this year." And it really touched me, and we had, after a long silence and some, thought and reflection on both of us, because he knew her, I did not, and she was a homeless woman. I think I mentioned that. It was an overdose. And then he began to speak, and he talked about, first of all, he talked about how he noticed that I was very relaxed and not tense or, nervous or anything in the area that I picked him up in, or even just sitting there. And, I said, of course not. And we talked for a very long time after that about mental illness and addictions and oppression. And, it really made me want to speak on it, because the homeless population out here is unbelievable. The homeless rate is unbelievable. It's breath-catching, and it's eye-opening, and it's heart-wrenching, really, to see it. And 90-something% of that is due to mental illness. And it's due to addiction. Nobody wakes up and says, "Hey, I want to sleep in a tent down on 6th Street." And he said, for the rich, it's not a service, it's not a love service, it's not a love duty to do something and to write a check, because it's a tax write-off for them. And to a very large degree, he's right. And it made me want to dig deep and do something of service this year, not only for the holidays, but for real. And it also made me think that, when I get there and I'm doing things, I'll never take that right off. Because it is a love service for me. It is a love duty. Not a lot of people understand how quickly you can be right there with them. how close some of us have been. I'm going to leave you with that. Give yourself a hug. Put on something that makes you feel pretty. Love yourself and each other.